Hi guys. Well, you know I love Fällkniven knives. I have a lot of them. This Forester is a knife. The S1 is a knife in VG10 that I've loved a lot. I've sold mine to get an Idun knife and then got one back because I loved it so much. It's versatile, it's not too expensive, it's not a cheap knife though. It's a very sturdy knife, sandwiched steel, convex sharpening, holds well in the hand. I'm not 100% fond of the grip, but anyway, I'm not talking about the knife itself, but about its sheath. And this sheath, the one I got with, is the Super Zeitel sheath. It's not such a bad sheath, but in my opinion, this knife deserves a way better sheath. So let's check what I have for it right now. So here is the hedgehog sheath in its linen cloth or cotton cloth that can be used for fire making, as well as the jute twine here. And here is the beauty. As always, very nice leather, very high quality. And I'm just gonna make some close-ups because the wind is being stronger than it was like 10 minutes before, and I will try to see what I can record before having to move to another location. One of the super serious improvement is the hinge system here, built like a tank. You can notice all those rivets here, and very strong snap buttons. Here your knife will not fall, unless you want it to fall actually, but see that. Before, you did have the folds that were made out of leather. It was a single piece, so it was a bit slower to open with their patented fast opening system. But here you can see it just hinges super easily. You can see the very high quality webbing in here that forms the fold. So it's super tough. I mean, it's their best hinge system as of today. I mean, it's really amazing. As always, they have their nice utility pocket here that is containing a scraper for the fire steel, which is a great thing actually, and some jute twine for lighting fire. This flap allows you to empty the pocket easily if everything is snug inside. You can add some stuff, you have a lot of room. It's shut in a very secure way. A lot of webbing, rivets, stuff everywhere to hold it together. This main pouch is held together with the sheath through those screws here. Looks like hex screws this time. Double row of stitching all around. On this version you have the pouch to hold the fire steel. It's very secure. The elastic is strong. Two eyelets on the bottom that makes it look like a snake head. To, for example, have a loop of paracord going here. This is what I do on most of my on most of those sheaths, and as you can see, you can also use that and those two holes to use it as a baldric. Excuse me, those two holes here, and use it as a baldric sheath. So all together, you have a sheath that can be held on the belt and on a baldric way. 3 snap buttons here that are really strong, and you can see all the rivets, everything holding this sheath together. If it's not stitches, it's screws, rivets, and very tough webbing. Here I'm gonna try to make a close-up of the hinge system here. It's pretty thick, doubled, and inside you have this flap that allows it, I think, to hold it on the belt. Makes kind of inner loop, excuse me. Shooting on my minimal rig today. So as you can see here, this loop allows it to be attached to the belt and hold it easily when you pull out the knife. And it's all new, so here you have the beast. Basically, as always, it's built like a tank. It's hard to make something tougher, and as I've said, if you want to go on an expedition and use your favorite knife, and that your favorite knife happens to be a Fällkniven S1, this is a sheath that may really interest you. I'm gonna put it in, fits snugly. And here you have a Fällkniven fully enclosed that will never fall out of the sheath. I'm gonna make some tests to see how it holds on the belt right now. But if you compare to the original sheath, yeah, it's different. Way different. This one is obviously way better. Very tough, very sturdy. You can either have it with this rig with the pouch and fire steel attached, or the sheath only without all that piece of leather. And I will see if I have enough paracord to test it baldric style. Okay, so as I've said, this makes it easier to put on the belt. And yeah, see that how it opens. This is just perfect. Now, if you want, it's still a bit tough. Yep. if you want to remove it, you will have all the sheath coming up. This is why you have that tab here. Yeah, nice and smooth. No way your knife is gonna fall from that. And still fairly easy to remove. So yeah, I don't imagine how this knife would come off the sheath. In my opinion, it's pretty impossible. Okay, I actually don't have enough paracord to do it the way I wanted to. Let's see here. This is the full length of paracord I have. If I only use one piece of this cord, I can have my knife here, and the whole rig is fairly light, so it doesn't dig right into my shoulder. I would go without any problem on a outdoor outing with only that sheath, easily like so, and perhaps my water bottle in a bandolier. And here you have, in the winter time, you can have your jacket on your person and still have the knife under it, so protected from the cold weather, and have your knife at hand pretty easily. I'm just gonna try not to cut my beard. This would suck. Yeah, very nice setup. And actually, yeah, I would not use it as a neck knife because it's not, obviously, but it could almost be. And I think I will leave some paracord around here just because it will make it very easy for me to always have some paracord with me and use it as a baldric sheath if I need to, if I want to, if I have to. But it's a way of keeping your gear, your knife, that is very comfy. And I mean, the Fällkniven S1 is a great knife. It deserves a very great sheath, and I think this sheath is just, as most of Hedgehogleatherworks sheath, it's really an amazing sheath. It's not too heavy, it's well designed, well thought. I always say the same about those sheaths from Hedgehog. They are built like tanks, almost overworked. They have so many features and so many things that make them super hardcore tight. They are battle ready. I mean, they are so tough. You can do pretty much whatever adventure you may think of. And something I really like is that if you use that, for example, on a rappelling harness, it works really well. Actually, because you can very easily add it to either the accessory loop or on the belt between the padding if you have a harness like mine. This means you can go climbing and still have this on without, you know, having it on the belt underneath, which would suck. And on some harness it's just so hard to put your sheath, you know, you can't totally unbuckle them, so it's a great thing as well. I think this knife deserved a very great sheath like this one. This is an awesome sheath. It's in my opinion, it's worth the price. It's very tough, very good quality, made in the USA. So this is also very nice. And I mean, the craftsmanship around the hinges. This is, it opens up like a predator face, if you see what I mean. Here, I mean, this is tougher than bending the leather, you will never cut any part of your sheath because it frees the way immediately. So awesome sheath, awesome team. I really like Paul Scheiter and the guys at Hedgehog. They do a very nice work, and yeah, super tough sheath, super functional, well thought, well designed, and each time I get one of those sheaths, I see improvements from the other ones, things that are really necessary and really great ideas to add on your knives sheath. So very nice, tough, awesome sheath. Well, I will put the link to this sheath on the page down below on the comment box. Well, thanks for watching, see you soon, and stay safe. Cheers.